Okay, I'm back. Continue this review. We left off with the quadrants and the fact that x is positive on the right, negative on the left, y positive going up, negative going down. That when you're given these numbers in parentheses, they're an ordered pair. X is the first one, y is the second one. One of the things we'll do is reflections, and tonight's homework has that in it. So if you have a point, say this one, and they say reflect it over the x-axis or reflect it across the x-axis. Remember, this is x. So we're crossing x. That means we're going to go however far up, we're going down, right? We're not going to move left or right. We're just going to move down. So say this had been -3, +3. Now it's still -3. Remember, the first one is x, so x didn't change. But now it's -3 because the second number tells you what it is on y. And look where we are on y now. We're at -3. Before, we were at +3. How do I know it's 3? I just made it up. But I know that this part is positive of y, and this part is negative. So y changed from +3 to -3. Again, that's a reflection over the x-axis. The opposite of that is reflect over the y-axis. So if you had a point here, let's call it 3, -3. And again, I know it's a positive x, right? Positive x and a negative y. I'm reflecting across y. This is y, up and down. Go over y, boom. Now I'm over here. And what changed? Y didn't change. Y is still the same. We didn't move up or down. So y is still -3. The only thing that changed was x. And it went from a +3 on this side to a -3 on this side. So reflect over y, x changes. Reflect over x, y changes. Little confusing. All right. Distance. We talked about this today. We did a little bit on the map. Keep it simple, right? Say you want to go from A to B. Instead of saying, oh, I'll go over 1, up 1, over 1, up 1. Yeah, you could do that, but isn't it easier just to say I'll go over 1, 2, 3, 4. Notice I counted that one twice. 5, 6 blocks. How far from A to B? 6 blocks. Some people say, well, why did you count that one twice? Because I'm really counting the sides of these boxes, not the lines. Right? That gets a little confusing. So same thing this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Either way, 6 blocks. They might tell you each box is a mile, in which case it would be 6 miles. They might say each box is a kilometer, it'd be 6 kilometers, etc. All right. Graphing. This one's a little too easy because it's just the first quadrant, meaning everything's positive. But just remember, x comes first, y comes second. So like h is 1 on x, and then go up 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And there's h. Now, I'm not going to do all of them. These are hard, the ones with the 0, because that means it's on either x or on y. This one, y is 0, so it's there. That means it's on the x-axis. Again, I go over 7. Now I'm not going up, I'm not going down. I'm staying right there on the x. So that's not in a quadrant, it's on an axis. Just be careful with the ones with the zeros in them. Same thing here, really. It's just one number line. It's a fraction. These are decimals. 1 on top jumps inside, then you just divide. Although it's tenths, so you don't have to. 3/10 is just 0.3. So that's right here. Notice it says graph. That means put the dot and label. So that means write the letter. Right? We're going to be doing both on the coordinate plane. All right, well, that's another 5 minutes. You know, I'm going to keep going, guys. I know it's a little long, but all right, a little harder. Page 279. R, 2 on X, 2 on Y. So R is 2, comma, 2. In parentheses, which quadrant is that? The first quadrant. And I'll write a Roman numeral. G, 2, 5. Still in the first quadrant. Let's move on to this one. B, negative 4, 2. How did I know it's negative 4 first? Because what is it on X? X always comes first. Y second. So over negative 4, up 2. C. Oh, C is right on the axis. These are tricky, right? X first. What is it on X? 5. What is it on Y? Is it up? Is it down? It's not moving. So it's 5, 0. Careful with those. That's tricky, and that's not a quadrant. That's on the X axis. Right, it's right on X. All right. Jump ahead a little bit. It doesn't have to go up evenly, just like the number lines, right? So something like this, negative 0.5 would be right here, 0, so that's N. What quadrant? It's not in a quadrant, it's on the x-axis, it's on X. One like this, negative 1, negative 1.5, it's Q, which is in the third quadrant, which should be obvious because both points are negative, right? Positive, negative, that's fourth quadrant. Positive, positive, first quadrant. Negative, positive, second quadrant. How can I do them so fast? I've been doing it for years, but just remember, you're going back and forth first on X and up and down second on Y. This is good practice on 279. And again, we'll do this in class. What's located closest to the origin? Well, the origin's the middle, so it's the clock. Sorry for the sloppy handwriting. Lisa's standing at 2, 4, so she's 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. What's the reflection of that across X? That means go all the way down, cross X, there it is. The wonder wheel. Where the coordinates? Well, we reflected across X. So that means X didn't change, just Y did. So it's 2, negative 4. All right? Remember, guys, I'll have extra help Wednesday afternoon and Thursday morning. Otherwise, this video will go on forever. Thanks for watching. Hope it helps. Let me know what you need, and I'll make some more videos, including if you would rather have me break them up into smaller pieces. I can do that too, so they're faster. But I just feel like it's so much information, it's hard to be brief. All right. Thanks for watching, guys. See ya.